Hello, and welcome to yet another dimension. I am Jeremy, and this is Andrew.
I am Mohammed.
Awesome, like him.
That's offensive.
Yeah. Oh, that is super offensive. But we just watched Dexter New Blood, episode 9, The Family Business.
That's what I couldn't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
That's a good title.
It's all about family.
That fits the theme of this episode.
Yeah.
A lot, I think. Yeah.
Because Batman is training Robin, finally. Batman.
You know what? We were making allusions to Batman the whole time, and they referenced him twice in this episode.
Twice.
But it definitely felt like Batman.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of similarities, a lot of parallels, except that Dexter kills people. But
because the start. Well, what'd you think of the episode before we get into spoilers? But it's hard to talk about this.
Yeah. So, I'd say this is probably the climax of the season. Would you agree?
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, it is. We can't go into spoilers, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, but what's gonna happen next episode?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because I have a lot of questions.
I feel like this was kind of the thing I was anticipating, and I thought, some things are really cool about it, but I felt like it just was over kind of quick.
Yeah.
And it reminded me a little bit of like the bad
rushed.
seasons of Dexter when they just like they tease a villain the whole season, and then he's dead in like 30 seconds.
And then what?
Oh, I guess I spoiled a little bit. Sorry, but I felt like it was rushed.
I do too. Yeah.
This final battle was kind of rushed.
It wasn't really a battle much.
And that's the thing. It really wasn't much of a battle. So I guess you could argue that it's been kind of going on the past 5 episodes, but
I guess as a whole, yeah.
I don't know. I like the chess match between him and Kurt, but I just feel like a lot of things kind of boiled over a little too quickly in this one.
I don't think it was a satisfying conclusion to that story.
To that conflict.
Felt really rushed. I'm like, oh, they're really ending it. So we're talking about spoilers anyway. So
so we don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah.
We're gonna spoil this whole episode, but overall, I'd say it's a little disappointing. I hope that the finale has something bigger in store, and I think it might. I think the showrunner said the finale is gonna break the internet.
Well, we'll see.
Whatever that means.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll discuss what we think that means later on, but let's start with the beginning of the episode where Harrison and Dexter are talking. Spoilers. And he's explaining his dark passenger to him. Kind of like talking about this one past kill in Florida where we see the Joker. I mean, Mr. Wiggles or something like Wiggles?
Wiggles the clown.
Wiggles the clown. Yeah. A very reminiscent clown of a certain franchise. Certain movie.
Literally even a shot where he's like putting on a lipstick.
In the mirror, yeah.
The same shot.
He looks like Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Was that him? Like, it felt like it was...
Same universe, man.
I love
Same
it.
Universe.
That iconic movie that everybody loves, including Andrew right
Everybody loves Joker.
Everybody loves Joker, just like everybody loves Raymond. So, they talk about that, but he leaves out a big thing.
That he kills the guys.
Yeah.
That so he's telling Harrison his whole process, his code and everything, but he leaves out that he kills the people. I really like this scene a lot where he's like narrating. Yeah. And I kind of like how he just sort of breaks the fourth wall when he's like in the moment. Like he's like a flash. It's told through a lot of flashback, right? And he's like talking to the audience, almost like he's talking to Harrison, like he's kind of breaking character within that. I like that a lot. It's like
I like when that happens. I like fourth wall breaks.
Yeah, it's cool.
Because, we're watching a show, we know what's going on, okay? We've seen it in many shows.
Yeah.
It's cool to do, like, wink at the audience sometimes.
Yeah.
We see you guys.
I mean, he's technically doing it to Harrison, but
it's like
it feels like it's to us, kind of. So I thought that it was cool. I like that he's kind of just, like, breaking from the story. And I like the way that it was told and narrated, and I hate clowns.
Oh, man. And that clown was fucking creepy.
Creepy as fuck. So they definitely picked a good, creepy example to go back to. So I did like that moment of him telling Harrison about how he is and everything. And I like that he does still kind of refrain from telling him that he kills.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he didn't tell him yet, but I guess that makes sense. Because does he really need to know that? I guess at the end, but... we see at the end that he has to tell him.
Yeah.
But I like that.
I wish they would have done this earlier in the season. Yeah. That's my only thing.
Yeah, like they're like killing people each other.
Yeah.
Kind of wanted that.
I wish more of the season was focused on Dexter trying to like help him with his dark passenger, because it feels like either they're just setting up another season, which is
I think they are, man.
Just shameless, like, I don't know.
If it's good.
But is this season good enough to justify another season? And then you gotta, like, you can't just always be setting up stuff. You gotta, like, I came back into this thinking this was, like, more of a final thing to end Dexter.
They didn't say the final season.
They didn't.
New blood, new.
It seems like it is like a new series. So I think, either Dexter's gonna die or get arrested. We will see.
Yeah, so what happens next in this episode?
So what happens next is they have Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's Christmas.
Merry Christmas. He gets some presents, gets him a gun for Christmas.
A future serial killer
gets
a gun.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Which, can we talk about that? Like, I feel like he said he did it to blend in. He said he got him the gun to help him blend in with the other kids at school because they all have guns.
But he wants him to eventually. He's trying to act like he doesn't really want him to do it, but he wants him to be a killer. Yeah, deep down inside he does. Like, we have Deb, like, self-conscious, like, oh, don't do it, but he really wants that for him.
But here's the problem, right? Because even he says, like, oh, I never use guns when I do what I do, right? And that's true.
That is true.
He never does. It
is messy, so yeah.
So it's almost like, why give this kid that has violent urges, he has violent urges, why give him a gun if you want him to be safe and not get, like, caught, right?
Yeah, that's stupid.
It seems out of character. It's like...
Why do you do that? Yeah, he's kind of like yeah, that's stupid.
I think it's bad.
It made more sense if it was, like, a knife, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, a knife.
I forgot he doesn't like the guns, yeah.
Yeah. It's just weird that, like, okay, he spent all this time, like, talking about his whole story, how he's careful. Oh, I don't use guns. So he's using it just to blend in? That seems kind of... It's stupid, because it is, like...
Oh, yeah, that's really... It would make more sense if he was a hunter, like, Dexter, but he's not really, right?
Right, or if they showed all the other kids with guns, like, because they've never said that, right? Like,
yeah, that's stupid. They're showing him how to shoot. Like, he doesn't know anything about shooting, really.
No. Why are you showing this kid his violent urges how to do something that will enact violence just because it's going to help him blend in? That doesn't make sense.
I think it'll make more sense if you got him, like, a really nice knife, I guess.
Yeah, something.
Like, I don't know. Teaches him how to, close quarter combat, fighting with knives.
Or like if the whole thing is that it's to help him blend in, I think they should just chose something else besides a gun.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't really think of that. Because he did say like later on he says guns are too messy.
Right.
Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
I did not think about it. Yeah, that was a good catch, Mr. Professional.
Well, it just seemed out of character. It threw me off in the episode. I was thinking, like, why would Dexter? And you know what? Like, I think this is just one of many decisions by the writers this season that are just questionable, and I was starting to really see it. They're just human beings like you and me.
Yeah, they can't write.
Make mistakes, but it's just, it's hard to not talk about it. It's hard to just gloss over a lot of it. I think a lot of this series has been working, but this is just one of the examples of when stuff starts to kind of go wrong, and does the good outweigh the bad at this point. I feel like the season is just okay. It's
just okay so
and that's what I'm feeling. And this is just one of many strikes that I have. It's not like the one thing that's gonna ruin the whole season.
Yeah, last episode was like, like bringing back the hope, but this one's a little bit more shaky than the last one.
Yeah. I liked the beginning sequence with the flashback. I thought that was cool. But beyond that, there wasn't a lot that I was really think it was working. But let's get to the big moment, right? The thing that we've been kind of waiting for all season.
Wait. But are we going to talk about how they go over at Angela's house?
Oh, I guess we probably should.
Because he shows up. Kurt shows up there.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, but we see why at the end. But yeah, Kurt shows up while Dexter and Harrison is having, this good old wholesome Christmas.
Yeah, they're acting like... And, Dexter shows up and Angela's like, won't touch him, won't really talk to him.
Because she's been investigating. Yeah, she's smart. She's figuring it out slowly.
Yeah, she knows. She knows something's up. And she knows enough to be like, yeah, this guy's not right.
All right, so what are you about to say?
Well, yeah, then they just kind of act like, everything's normal, hunky-dory, and then Kurt shows up, brings a gift.
Yeah.
We don't really know what it is. We don't know exactly why he showed up. And then, Dexter and Harrison, they both leave. Like, we gotta get out of here. Like, we gotta go bust our nut and kill. They both kind of know. Because there's like a non-verbal exchange between Dexter and Kurt. Like, in that moment, I think.
Yeah.
So they head back and like, they plot to go to Kurt's place. I don't know how did they find that stuff? Was it the drone?
See, I don't remember that part.
They were looking at like a.
Oh yeah, from the They
were looking
at Harrison had. Yeah.
Where'd they get the drone from? Was that something he got?
I think he got him present. Not for. I think Harrison got it from. I think Kurt.
Oh yeah, he got it from Kurt himself.
Yeah, so he's using his own stuff against him.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
I was trying to remember where he got the drone from, but yeah,
he got it from that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so they were like kind of scouting. Chilly. I don't know how they found that place, but I
don't know. I guess he was just looking around, and then they see something.
They saw something in the snow. It was a little vent, so they're like, "Oh, there's like something down there. It was hidden in the ground." Which it didn't. Let's just go with it. It didn't look super hidden either. It was kind of funny. It was like a bush.
Yeah.
It was like the most obvious thing covering up. Anyway,
if I was a serial killer, I'd be really, really protective of what my biggest secret.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it was too easy to get to it.
Maybe it was still on his property. I think it was, right?
Uh-huh.
I think it was still. That's how they found it.
Uh-huh.
But they were just looking for like his trophy room because essentially Dexter's like, I don't just kill like innocent people. I gotta like make sure I can prove what they did.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of his code. So he's trying to instill in Harrison. They gotta actually find proof to get Kurt, right?
You can't just kill him. Yeah.
Exactly. So what they do? Well, he didn't even say they're gonna kill him yet. They're just trying.
Oh yeah. Well, scare him.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. So then they eventually do like find the place. They go there and there's like a camera, and
so what's up, man?
In this moment, Kurt is burning down Dexter's house.
Yeah.
Because I guess he thinks they're probably in it. I think because he was waiting outside with a sniper rifle too. I think he's either trying to draw him out or whatever and then shoot him.
Because his truck is out there because they took the RV.
They took a RTV.
Yeah, RTV. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
Yeah. I thought it was ATV.
ATV.
Anyway,
ATV Off-Road Fury.
They didn't take their truck, so he thought he was there. So he burns down their place, thinking they're inside. He's about to come. They're coming out, hopefully, but nobody comes out.
Nobody comes out because they're at his place, and there's like a security camera, like a tripwire.
Yep.
That sends an alarm to Kurt's phone, shows him what's on the camera, and Harrison's like on there, like "fuck you, brother."
So man, and then I guess he's working alone because he has nobody to help him. Kurt.
Here's the thing. And this is when I was talking, I kind of looked over at you. I was like, what is that? Because eventually Kurt comes back, right, to the place, the trophy room or whatever, right? And they pretty easily subdue him. Like, literally, Harrison's just, like, standing there.
Yeah, it was whack. I didn't like that.
It was so quick and easy from this guy who's, like, made a whole room of trophied women he's killed. Like,
this is the weakest part of the episode.
You know, like, it was too easy.
He's just, he's bitched out, man, so easily.
Yeah. So, and Dexter just sticks the needle in his neck, and they bring him down. They set up a kill room in his trophy room. Also, his trophy room.
Oh, yeah, that part.
We gotta talk about it. It's fucking creepy as fuck.
Yes, so, one of the creepiest Dexter villain.
Yeah. I did like that scene, and I like how they did that. And they show the whole, like, it's a bunch of trophy cases of, like,
it looks like they're, like, dolls.
Yeah, they look like all his victims, you know.
Yeah, like something like that. Inside, like Luigi, yeah.
It's fucking creepy. And that's why he got really mad when the one girl charged him. He had to shoot her in the face because he wanted him preserved as like a trophy.
So he's doing it all for himself then.
So here's the thing. One of my question is, how is he preserving them? Is he getting help? Are they taxidermy?
That seems like a lot of work.
Because they look like they're like stuffed now. It's like they're taxidermied or something. Like, does he do that? Did they establish that he does that?
I wish they show that. Or like something.
Yeah, how are they being preserved? How are the bodies being preserved? I feel like bodies rot really easily, right? So
I guess he's must be doing embalming. You know?
Either he does it or he knows someone who's doing it. That's why I think this is still. There's more to this.
Hopefully,
I don't know.
I feel like it's just too much. It's like it ended too fast, or it's not enough.
Here's the key that I really think it's in Kurt's dialogue. So when they finally get him and they subdue him and they set up the kill room and everything, he's like. What are you talking about? What did I do? And he's like, all this is like, oh, yep, all this was me. And I was like,
he said it like that, like, oh, yeah.
It said like he was kind of like covering, and I was like, that was the one moment I kind of clicked as like,
hopefully,
maybe there is more. I've been thinking that this gotta be bigger than him. I've been thinking that since the beginning. Why would they even show that one dude at the beginning? You know,
because is he really doing this all by himself? This
doesn't make sense.
Seems like a lot of work because he has huge cases.
Yeah,
and it seemed like this would be a long process to do, and he has to do like his everyday life, working, you know, being in the community.
Yeah,
he needs like a network of people doing.
Okay,
this. It's been years.
Think about the other guy, the guy that kidnapped Dexter, right? And tried to kill him. Like he had to have known something. Of course, what this guy's doing.
Oh yeah, he's in on it. He probably enjoys. He probably pays him to look at it,
right?
Or help.
So
help
there's gotta be. He can't be the only one.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I was thinking too. Like I do remember when they went to that guy's house, the rich guy. He had a bunch of taxidermy stuffed animals. So I'm thinking like he's. Oh my god! They gotta be connected. Like
that's just bad. That's terrible writing.
If they just missed that.
Yeah, because what was the point of him being in the show and like kind of being creepy with
Audrey.
Audrey. Yeah, with her. Like trying to help her with her car.
Yeah, with her car. It looked
what was the point of that?
He's got to come back at some point, I think.
If he doesn't, that is just bad fucking writing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
and that would be like, no, don't watch the show because it's like, no, don't do it.
I mean, it could have been that they were trying to fake us out early on from Kurt, but it just doesn't. No,
if they do that, it was so obvious. We're not gonna talk about that because it's so obvious that it was Kurt the whole time.
Right, exactly.
As soon as you see his eyes, like it makes sense. He's a hunter.
He was the number one suspect. It wasn't ever a mystery. So it's either really super super bad writing, or I think that there might be more to this. And I really hope it's that option that this is bigger than him, because I think it would make this a lot more ominous.
I mean, it's gonna break the internet. So, right.
Here's what I'm thinking. He gets caught, Dexter, and put in prison. And next season, they do realize, or maybe even the season finale, they realize it wasn't just Kurt.
Okay, yeah.
And Angela starts to go to him for like counsel.
Oh,
like Hannibal Lecter situation.
Oh, that would be cool, man.
I feel like that might be where this is going.
Well, but how does Harrison working on this? Then?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
because I wonder if Harrison's
becomes a new Dexter.
He's the new Dexter. Does what Dexter does outside. So either like Dexter consults Harrison.
Yeah,
Hannibal Lecter style, or he consults the police. I feel it's more realistic for him to consult Harrison because like he's working outside the law. But I definitely think the break the internet finale, Dexter gets caught. I think that's got to be what's happening.
Michael C. Hall, he's such a great actor. He's like he drives the show though. I don't know if he can, because he's not gonna be in the show as much if it's like that.
Yeah, he'd be more of a side character.
I don't know if Harrison can carry a show.
Well, I mean, but maybe he's not in prison the whole time.
Okay, all right. He
starts off, and I don't know. Wait, we'll see.
Well, we're making up shit.
I'm just theorizing. That's all I'm doing. I'm just theorizing. But this is just based on what I saw, and
I think it's possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold out hope that there's gonna be some kind of like really cool moment because I feel like
wishful thinking, man. I
hope so, man. Yeah, because it feels like there's a lot of pieces that got put in place that just got like they were anticlimactic and. You know, with Kurt already being dead, this episode's like, what is the next episode about? Just, I feel like Dexter's just gonna be caught. You know, either that or he gets out, he's on the run and he dies. He's either gotta get caught or die. I can't think of what else is gonna happen.
Yeah, that's the only choices. And what you think of Kurt's reasoning? Do you think it's bullshit or?
No, I think it makes sense in a weird serial killer kind of way. Yeah,
I don't know. It just felt like he's just a big bad. It just felt underwhelming.
It did feel underwhelming. It felt like lazy.
It's like, I'm just trying to save them. I'm like, the Runaways. He's trying to save the Runaways. He's like, he will help them originally, give them a good meal, and then they want to leave.
Yeah.
And the Dexter's like, you just want the power, and that was just like in like a couple of sentences, and then boom, done.
Yeah, I wish they would have explored that more.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just because he's just like a random killer. He kind of felt like just a random killer, like how Dexter used to do. Yeah. In the series, but he's like the main villain of the show.
Yeah, he is.
So, and just kill him in the second to last episode. Kind of not even at the very end, I think.
Yeah, no, it was like 45 minutes in. So
yeah,
it is a little anticlimactic. I guess we'll see where it goes because the end of the episode, after they kill Kurt and everything, they go back to Dexter's house. But also, I guess, can we talk about Harrison a little bit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to talk about
because there's a little moment where after Dexter kills Kurt, and he gets a little bit of the blood on his shoe, Harrison, he's kind of like, he doesn't like it.
Yeah, he's disgusted by it, kind of.
Yeah.
He kind of like,
he gets a flashback to Trinity, the bathtub where his mom was killed.
So I don't think he can be it, man. Yeah. I don't think, has Dexter ever had that reaction to like the blood? Maybe he's just getting used to it. Maybe, I don't think it's for him. Because, like, Dexter, he's having a great-ass time. He's cutting up Kurt.
Yeah, he's like back.
It's like give me that back. You know,
yeah,
it's just no damn
come
work.
on, Harrison, help
so
me.
I don't know. I don't know if he's ready for that. So maybe Harrison's gonna put him down.
Maybe that will be what it is.
That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah,
because like Dexter has killed or has gotten innocent people killed.
Yeah, he meets the code technically.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I think he might deserve what's coming to him.
That's crazy. That's like the twist. But...
he's been lying to Angela. Like, he should have died a long time ago. So I don't know. I feel like it'd be like a right ending for him, like Harrison, to
kill Dexter
or have like get him captured.
He did get the rifle.
Yeah. Pick Angela or Dexter.
There's a whole lot going on. There's a whole lot of possibilities. But
I mean, that's cool that there's a whole bunch of possibilities. But I think it's like some really bad or like oversights in like the writing.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about the rifle, like it's just like little things like that. Just makes
logically, it's just like
yeah. Once you think about it more, it's like it doesn't make any sense because later on he says, "Oh, guns are messy. Why would you give him a gun if you want him to be a killer?"
Right.
Like I feel like he does want him to be like a part of it.
He does. Yeah.
He just holding him back.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. He eventually tells him about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good moment. He kisses him on the forehead. That was sweet. Like we're killers. This is a family business.
We're killers. Yeah.
Batman and Robin, my favorite Batman now.
So what do you think? You excited for the finale or?
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hesitant because I don't know if it's gonna end well. I had hope last episode, but this one, like they already killed Kurt like a little bitch. I don't know. It just felt underwhelming because he's been so good as the villain, but then he just felt like a normal killer, like one of those like what's it called Monsters of the Week kind of thing. And I was like, but I'm excited to see how Angela, I look forward to what she's gonna do. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. How she's gonna react. How Harrison's gonna react. Fuck Audrey. I don't care about her. And Dexter, I don't know, man. I feel like he needs to just die or go. I don't know if he can handle all this. I
don't know. I think it looks like he's definitely brought in for questioning next episode from the preview.
Yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me. I mean, like Angela's got all the pieces. I don't know what she needs more of.
Like, I love him
to bring this guy in. She's got so much evidence.
It's just so hard to find a good guy, man.
I guess so.
A good guy.
Oh, we didn't even mention, but in the trophy room, Molly was there.
Yeah.
She hasn't been answering our phone calls the last couple episodes. And
See, man?
He was right. She was down there.
So it's just all runaways. Kurt was saying that. It's like, you literally killed an innocent girl.
Well, yeah, I think her was more of like, but I think probably Dexter was right. Like, it's probably just more a power trip.
Yeah.
It's anything. He's just trying to find a way to justify it in his own mind. Which I think is interesting because, they each have their own different codes. And, like, their codes aren't the same.
Yeah.
Dexter's code he thinks is better, right? So he's like, well, he's going to call out Kurt for having his code being not like, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Everybody's a hero in their story.
In their own eyes. Yeah, exactly. Which I thought was kind of a cool moment. But yeah,
hit and miss with this episode.
Hit and miss, and honestly, I'll watch the finale because I've watched all 9 of these so far, and I really hope that they have one big surprise left for us. But
like you said, it's gonna break the internet. I don't know what they're
gonna do. That's what the writer said.
What can they possibly do?
The only thing I can think of is either he dies or he gets caught. I mean, I can't think of what else would break the internet.
I don't think that's now. I don't think enough people are even talking about this to break anything.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just it's exaggeration, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, so episode 10, last episode.
Episode 10.
Can't wait. And thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you in the next dimension. No kissing today.